Hi everybody, my name is Carlos Pineiro, and I'm going to give I'm making a short video about my opinion on the Billy Mitchell scores being reinstated. If some of you that actually followed the case about 2 years ago now, I was the tech that was working on behalf of Billy Mitchell to assist him in finding and investigating these claims that were put upon him. After months and months of research, I had found that the underscore of the claim was true. And recently it has been brought to my attention by many, because it is what it is, that Guinness Book of World Records has restored all of those scores, including the DK scores, which not only I, but multiple techs actually worked on this stuff. Now let me express why I'm very angry about this. I have read many in the camp call me the incompetent tech, putting excuses, trying to hide me away, calling me a liar. That's fine. That's fine. And that there's a case going on and it's all in the media and malice. Let me tell you what's malice. Malice is when you play a game in a fashion that you know is not allowed and you think you get away with it, knocking out other people. But I'm going to make it even better. This was my setup to test the MAME theory, okay? Computer from the era, high-end VCR so I can go frame by frame, and a CRT TV. Now, though I was only working on the arcade side, in my research, I did check out all the other people's theories. Now, remember that though there was a lot of people screaming, 99.9% of the people that were screaming actually weren't working on the stuff. They were just repeating things that they read from other people that made sense. Makes sense to me. I never questioned Billy Mitchell in the beginning because I believed everything he was telling me. Why would he lie to me or his close friends? Well, we all know how that turned out. I got here parts, I got here stuff. Still a fan of the guy. That's my mouse pad. But what he's doing is incorrect, and it's not right. And in his drive to get his scores back on Guinness Book of World Records, he has now officially in the classic gaming community has made that paper worth less. So who cares if the scores are on it now that everybody knows that they're not legitimate? Here's more proof. Here are tapes from the hours and hours of him practicing while I was working on the arcade, doing some tests and stuff. And the reason it's in a package is because I would send him to other techs that were also working on the case. This one happens to come from Mr. Race, who also invested a lot of time into trying to figure this thing out of what was going on based on what we were being told. Alright? Now, of course, this whole thing started with the nice old King of Kong, which he claims he's never seen. But funny thing is, if you watch this, you actually never even see him play a game. And it made him famous. He's not even on the cover. Isn't that great? The torture of Steve Weeby. Now, this test, getting this equipment, you think that was hard, or a glass screen? The hardest thing I ever had, literally, was finding blank tapes. I even know Walmart has them. And this was my testing rig. I did all the different possibilities, even a DK main burn test, just to see if it had that look. And it is preposterous. It is unbelievable. Let me tell you where the real malice is. It's not even trying to keep me out and stuff. It's that you run a lie, you get people to post that the lie is real because you have people that follow you, Billy Mitchell, You have people that follow you, that believe you, and they stand up for you. Not the old friends. We're talking about fans and people that stand up for you. And then you get them to believe the lie, and then you go after other people. You go sue them. Come after me. I will tell anybody anything. I got nothing to lose. I am a debt-free guy who has no assets. And don't look at this place, because just a couple of months ago, my wife found an old flame and asked for a divorce. And she's keeping this. You can't even take this from me, because it's going to be gone. All right? So come after me. Release what you want. I'll help anybody. I was there when Apollo Legend showed up and interviewed you. I have spoken to Tipster. I've spoken to plenty of people. I met a lot of great people. When you send me to Banning to stand up for you and do the little speeches, and now I'm being told that I was never part of this thing. I worked months on this stuff. Months. Though my job was only the arcade, but unlike 99% of people that just follow what they're told, I actually test the stuff. I actually put it together and break it apart, because that's what a tech does, and it is a lot of work. Oh, the screen. Well, that is my King of Kong 1.047, 1.050, the board swap incident setup with the speakers on the right. We can just flip the screen just like in the movie, or we can just simply change the main setup to the way it was supposed to be set up. So let's do that now. A little Hall of Fame, the 1.062 setup, which will give us a proper orientation of a screen. Shall it? And bam. Wow. Look at that. With the different girders, just like your videos. Yes, I saw the Nintendo certified board, but that video didn't match. The video out there doesn't match from that board. None of your 3 games match the board. You know what matches? This thing right here. That thing right there. Okay? And you know what the rules were. You know the setup. Now you think you're going to push me out and you're going to actually go suing people based on the lie? Get out of here with that, man. You're already the most famous classic arcade gamer there is. If you would have just given it up, people would have been already past it and forgiven you. But my gosh, Christ, man, what's going on here? Please, you don't have to keep throwing people under the bus and shit, but you do it. But you do it. What, for legacy? Like if you're like your Uncle Rico? Oh man, I wish I could go back to 1982. A lot of people put a lot of work based on what you told us. And then you have Junior insulting us and going after us and making us look like idiots, while he talks about integrity and courage because he's from West Point. Integrity and courage is to say the truth, even if it's not good. Just be honest, man. Just be honest. What's going on here, dude? Unbelievable. And Guinness Book of World Records reinstating those scores is unbelievable. The amount of evidence that there is. You know, in the beginning I was looking if the T's were crossed and the I's, but now you use all these semantic of words. Well, guess what? No one has a video of me being born, but it doesn't take any more than science to figure out, because I'm alive, that I was born. So you don't need to test every single thing, but you play with those semantic words. Like Carlos Pineiro never actually saw me play. Well, guess what? Nobody actually knows if it's you or not, because in the video you don't see it, but you play those little word games. Come on, man. Guinness, your move is a disgrace. Ben, Apollo Legend, Tips, or anybody who's been threatened, you know how to contact me. I make plenty of friends. I'll help you. I don't care. I don't care. After that stunt that was pulled at the diner with the signing of the paper, I signed it. I clean my hands. The camp says, oh, that's proof that I'm a liar. So, hey, maybe what I'm saying is a lie, right? What do I got to lose? Unbelievable. Too many people worked really hard in this stuff, and this is not right, man. Not right. You want to get the scores that you actually did back? That's great. I'm right behind you. But these scores? Come on. You're fooling. Unbelievable. Guinness, you should be ashamed of yourself. Shame.